I'm Rosie Romero and I am part of the A-Place project. I am also a researcher at KU Leuven, and I'm as well an activist and in the collective called OURB. And OURB, we basically try to create structures with the community and also collaborate with different associations that are also trying to build a community participatory development of the spaces. And so we were contacted by Cultureghem to construct an inflatable structure on which we have done before called the bubble. And the new bubble actually was commissioned to host different activities that Cultureghem is quite active in.
I'm Yannick from Cultureghem. We're a Brussels-based association working right here on Abattoir. We try to be kind of the social office of this semi-private space, where we collaborate with a private firm Abattoir to open up this space to as many people as we can. We have a project called Collectmet, where we recuperate the leftovers of the market with a group of volunteers. This is in normal times like a group of 20 or 30 people collect about 2 or 3 tons of food every weekend, which is then normally redistributed with all people who need it and partner organizations who work in welfare and who do other things.
So hi, I'm Victoria. I'm working at Cultureghem since 2 years and I'm managing the project of Collectmet. Every Sunday we go with some volunteers on the market to collect the unsold fruits and vegetables. Afterwards, all the volunteers can also take some part home, and the rest is stored in the fridge and will be redistributed on Monday. So we have some organizations that are coming, that are organizations in the food aid, and they are going to redistribute after to their public. And then here we have the deliveries by bike. We deliver to the people that have some difficulties to move, so people with a small baby or old people for whom it's complicated to take the public transportation and so on. Voilà, c'est pour toi. For the others, they can come here, pick up their colis at the drive-in. And so we have about 160 people coming every Monday and Tuesday to collect their food packets. And deliveries, for the moment we're at 140 deliveries. So in total it goes basically to more than 1,000 people. And then we have also Collectmet's open kitchen, where we cook with the unsold fruits and vegetables.
My name is Sarah and I work here in the kitchen with Cultureghem. Every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday we cook in the morning. And we do the food for volunteers, and Wednesday we are doing an open kitchen. So people who work around, they come, they have a lunch with us, and it's super amazing. I study Dutch now, and when I had the chance to be a volunteer, I just went for it. It's vegetarian food most of the time. Every day in the morning I wake up, when I come here, I enter inside the fridge with William. So we decide about the fruit and veggies inside the fridge, what we are cooking today. So we try to give the fruit and veggies second life. So sometimes we do a jam or sometimes we are just doing a juice. We're trying to do like zero waste of food. Sometimes I just get the menu from William, and sometimes I tell him, oh, there is something new in my head, let's just do it.
Since Corona started, we felt an explosion of the demand while the markets closed down, so we didn't have, our source of food was gone. So we collaborated with Samenlevingsopbouw Brussel, a welfare organization in Brussels, to set up FOODSHARE PLATFORM ABATTOIR, where we collect from the markets 3 tons a week, plus we buy leftovers from fruit and vegetable vendors over Flanders. We're also always leftovers. And by doing this, it's like about 12 tons of food every week, and we share it with more than 2,000 people every week right now.
Before Corona, we weren't doing any deliveries by bike, but we changed afterwards because people had to stay home. So now the market started again, so we can again collect it, but we need to be careful for the rules. We have to wear a mask always, wash our hands, keep distance. So it's a bit different, but it's nice that we can still continue helping the people that need it. We're open to everyone, and that's a bit the strength of CollectMet, that all the volunteers are mixed, and you have some people coming to meet some other people, some coming because they want to, they need some fruits and vegetables, so from different purpose, and that makes a very diverse group, but that's very, very strong.
Je suis volontaire à Cultureghem. Voilà, Cultureghem, voilà, nous on fait dans l'alimentation, aider les personnes démunies, les personnes qui n'arrivent pas à se nourrir convenablement. Et déjà avec le coronavirus, il y a beaucoup de personnes qui ont eu des difficultés. Et pour le projet de Cultureghem, c'est de ravitailler ces personnes, les aider à mieux se nourrir. Voilà, et moi, comme je disais volontairement, je suis venu pour aider aussi Cultureghem. Ici, on n'a pas de poste fixe. Tu peux travailler aujourd'hui dans la collection, le chargement, dans le triage, dans le transport. On fait un peu de tout, on a besoin de tout le monde ici. Et on a encore besoin des personnes. Et moi, ça me fait du bien de pouvoir aider des gens parce que les personnes n'ont besoin que de ça, d'aide.
At this point, we need bike delivery people who want to help us ride around all the colis around Brussels, because the city is slowly rolling again, means lots of our volunteers are going back to work. We're working every Monday, every Tuesday with a lot of local people trying to spread as much food as we can, but the more hands we get, the more we can do.
So it's very multicultural, what I like, and I like also helping the people in need and see that we're doing something good for the society. That's very important to me.
What we're going to do in the future is maybe a more interesting question. Short answer is we don't know. Well, we think the answer is in having local networks that can provide food access for local people. Not too much limitations on where to get food. Just providing healthy food to people, I think, is like a basic way of organizing life in our society. So I think that's maybe our mission.
They are trying to develop a lot of activities that involve food, and as we see today, they are doing this CollectMet, which is a sort of initiative to combat against waste food, and they're also trying to involve the volunteers to be part of this. And during this process, they also try to create a sort of community around food, and so they try to cook together and to create an environment where people can come and have a nutritious free meal. And so during this process, we decided to create the bubble through a participatory way. And so we will develop this with the community and the volunteers from Cultureghem in the coming fall. And so we are trying to understand what happens here and the sort of initiative that they have around food, and how this inflatable structure will shelter during the winter times this initiative of open tables. And so we are part of this, and the Delicious Place project is trying to a bit communicate the initiatives here in Brussels. And this is the connection to the learning bubble, which will be the inflatable structure that we will construct for them. And then we will also use another activities for the A-Place project. And so we're very excited to get to know Cultureghem and to be part of this movement. Merci.